Okay, so let me tell you, Kibe and I were really good friends. As in, and as soon as he left or was removed from, I don't know, whatever happened, it's like I became his number one enemy. One, it requires a lot of discipline. A lot of people have come and gone because of lack of discipline. Another thing, you need to be honest and stay true to yourself. Usikuja hapo na stories za jaba, because people know when you're lying. And number three,
by the way, I saw someone online akisema if there's one thing na watchingi kwa videos za Kamene ni like your hands, like they just love nails zako, hands zako. You've never seen this comment?
no, I don't read comments also.
Do not.
Hey, they're the devil. But no, if there's one thing I've been secure about, it's my hands. If I break a nail, hata naweza kosa kuingia ofisi. Niwaambie munishikilie, I need to go fix my nails.
Happy International Women's Month. My name is Boyna. I'm joined by the one and only influencer, radio presenter, TV presenter, content creator, Kamene Goro.
In youth, what? I wish I had this much spunk for life.
Welcome to Feast with Friends.
Oh, love it.
Unajua kupika?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm like a wife and things.
Yeah, period. We'll get to that later.
Oops.
Sister, for now, we're making a wrap. And choices zetu za leo, this is actually the first episode that we're going to do something healthy.
Oh, nice.
So for today, tukona corn, and then we have beans. Beans is protein, so tunacheza hivyo leo. And we have onions, bell pepper, and baby spinach needs a color and nutritional value. And then garlic and ginger and avocado and a sauce. A sauce.
A sauce, I like it.
And then as usual, festive bread, kona tortilla wraps. So where do we begin? We'll just add some oil to the pan.
All right.
Here's the oil.
I help you with that. How does this thing? This thing looks fancy.
It is fancy. It usually takes us a minute. So let's just give it a try.
Oh.
Then
Wait, let me just be putting the oil in the meat. Kidogo.
yeah, kidogo. This episode tunakuwa healthy. So kidogo.
So you decided to bring me to the healthy episode.
Yep. But then do you practice fitness or anything, dieting? Because you look good. I will not lie, you look good.
Life is working me out.
Oh, okay. So we just added our oil to the pan. And then next will be onions. Do we start with garlic? I'm always start with the onions. What do you usually do?
I usually start with onions and I put in the garlic.
So we have red onions, white onions, tatumia zote, because we have a huge crew.
Your things are cute.
Thank you. So, are you really the CEO at Energy Radio? What was going on in your time?
So that was on the 1st of April. That's when I came back to Energy. And initially that was the idea for me to be the CEO. These are not things that you can do at the overnight. But it was a great way to get everyone's attention on us and what we're trying to do with the new show. But I am in upper level management at Energy. I'm the head of brand. I've been doing it since last year November? No, I got the promotion last year September. So it's just been a whole lot of brand activations, reminding people about the brand that Energy is and why we are Energy. So we've been on the road a lot. I think we visited over 6 counties. We've also been to various campuses across Nairobi. So it's just, Energy being the awesomeness that we are, going back to showing people why we are Energy. So yeah, that's my position right now. But I also really just enjoy being a presenter.
We can tell, by the way, from like social media, everything you do, we can tell that you. How do you transition from one radio station to another and still be consistent in everything else? Hard.
Yes, it's not a walk in the park, that's for sure. Because every station has its own personality. Let me say that. Working at Energy is a whole lot more fun than working. So it's different, but the skills of being a presenter are just pretty much the same. It's like what you do. Whether you're going to be at a 5-star restaurant or you'll be at the Kibandaski, you're still going to be
same thing.
Yeah.
Almost.
So the skills are pretty much the same. I think also if you get your personality right and who you are, or you're honest to yourself, then it's pretty easy. I mean, lakini pia sasa tunaweza nipeleka Kiswahili station and I'll be able to do it because you know.
Inchonga patanisho.
What?
When you patanisho. Hi, I'm Kamene Goro. Today we have Boyna and her ex-boyfriend.
Sasa unajua kwenye harakati za I can't.
Sure.
I can't.
What if we give you the fattest check tunakwambia hii ni mita mwezi? Come up with the most absurd stories in a relationship.
Okay, one I've gotten paid more than that before.
A month?
Yeah.
Damn.
Radio is actually, it's a very lucrative career. You get like good money. But at the same time, at what expense? My Kiswahili is bad. And then, missing mtu wa, oh, wajua. I mean, I can't. Like even if you look at what I do on radio, it's a bit different.
Very.
It's life stories. Some of the crazy things I do or crazy things I see people do. Okay, how do you want me to keep these onions?
They just need to brown.
They just brown.
So we'll add garlic and ginger.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite radio presenter that you worked with before?
Yeah, Def.
Nani?
Jalango.
Oh, okay.
It was so much fun working with him. He's also like, he's very funny, very professional, but we also became really good friends. I think he's the one I worked with the longest. Also the easiest to work with. I've worked with some pretty difficult people.
Did you mention them? No. Just one. I think we know who they are.
Yeah, I think you know.
Yeah, we know. We've hosted him here before.
For real?
Probably we have.
I'd rather be hated than forgettable. You can hate me all you want, but never forget me.
Aliku frustrate.
Vibaya.
Wait, who are we talking about? Are we talking about Kibe?
Yes.
He frustrated you.
Vibaya. And he actually mentioned you somewhere at him same.
Alisema nini?
Alikuwa like, oh, you know Menje. I don't know why he calls you that.
I don't know.
Mbona unamwita hivyo?
When nani?
This is a baby girl.
Thank you, Menjen.
What is that? Mtu anakaa kwake na come up na some very weird names. Then you start calling people in the streets.
You know, I always used to wonder. Okay, so let me tell you, Kibe and I were really good friends.
Sadly.
As in, and as soon as he left or was removed from, I don't know, whatever happened, it's like I became his number one enemy.
Oh.
And I think part of him thought that I would leave or that I would not progress in my career. But he just kept on bashing and bashing and bashing. And I was like, I haven't even talked to you in I don't know how long. You know? And I don't understand why it would be me. But I just kept quiet. He kept on coming. Then when I got married, and I was like, you know what? You're kind of obsessed with me.
And then the saddest part is he's not as intelligent as venye anafikiria. Also, I will always participate in Kibe slander. Let that be known. Anywhere tuna muongelelea vibaya, I will be there firsthand.
And you know, I look at some of the people who subscribe to his wild train of thought, and I'm like,
how?
Na wewe ni mzazi wa mtu.
Wazazi wako ama wako? I don't think.
I'm so sorry about that.
It's fine.
I mean,
Moving
look at
on.
you now. Yeah, go happy.
Ooh.
Did I say that? Whoops.
Yeah, you did.
Let me add a bit more oil.
I had to edit. So now that let's just talk about the wedding, the private wedding in Nini.
Oh.
How did we get there? How was the relationship chini ya maji for the longest? Because none of us knew what was going on. It wasn't like a publicized relationship.
So, my relationship with my husband, we were actually together. So, we knew each other from when I was about 26 years old. Now I'm 32. I'll be turning 33 this March. So, we didn't like each other. We never even used to talk, but we'd work in the same industry. But he was based in Mombasa. So, I'd go for these club appearances, and alikuwa nadhani, he always used to think ati niko na maringo mob. But also at that time, I used to hang out with Kibe, so I don't blame him. And then, when was it? 2020. Every December, I used to go to Coast at the end of the year for like major holiday. Take like 10 days. Stay at the same hotel. So I went down with my pal called Terry. And we decided to book a yacht. And we're like, let's just, So he was the guy we booked it through. And we paid for it, and it came with a DJ and whatnot. So he was a DJ. And I think from then is when we started talking. And then so he started hollering at me in the DM. And we started dating officially January 2021. So we've been together since. We finished 4 years in January, and then in April we'll have finished 2 years being married.
So was making it a private wedding, was it something you discussed over time?
Yeah,
Ama, it was just a lot going on social media, you decide, nah,
Yeah,
this is not for you.
we were able to keep our relationship secret for the first 2 years. And then, I don't know, people just started talking. And then people started harassing me because of, I think also, he had a bit of a complicated situation with his baby moms and whatnot. So it just became those ones where we had to come out. But then by then, we were already engaged. And then, as for the private wedding, we didn't want a wedding, one, where we're asking anyone for anything.
Oh.
We also didn't need everyone to be all up in our business. And it's such a special day that you don't need to share it with everyone.
True.
Because we had We had like 23 people at our wedding. It was really cute, very classy. We had
Pink.
it was open bar. And we didn't ask anyone for a bob. We didn't want any gifts. We went to the AGs in the morning, did the thing, came and had lunch with our friends and partied the night away. Just like that. There was no WhatsApp group. Actually, you know what we did? No one knew the venue. So we just told people, keep the 20th of April open. There's something we're doing. Then now on the 19th at night is now when I sent a message saying, this is the venue and this is the time. We're getting married. So that's when everyone came. No one would have known about it if it was not for Jalango.
Naliongea.
Aye, kwanza alikuja akaniambia na wachomea saa hizi tu.
Nimeambia watu.
Aya, It's not so bad.
Good.
What next?
I'm just worried about the garlic and ginger in tulieka. Tulikuwa wapi? Now we're talking about radio and TV and everything else. Hey, health. Woo.
Hey.
Wait. Everything else. How did you get into radio?
It started as a DM.
A TV or a radio station or DM?
No, I DM'd. So I worked at Energy when they first started. So I just left TV. I'd been off TV, I think, for like a couple of months. Then I saw Energy Radio on Instagram. And I was like, I'm not doing anything right now. So I slid into their DM. I was like, hi, my name is so-and-so. I've seen what you guys are doing. I'd really like to be part of it. And then, I think 2 weeks later, they replied and they're like, come through to the studio. So I went to the studio. I met Wesley. Then Wesley introduced me to a guy called Duncan Musicha. And they took me through the studio. That was when I first met Mwalimu Rachel. They had just started their show with Timmy Tidat. And Kina Shak had also started. So yeah, went through the studio, had the first interview, and then I waited to hear from them. It was a whole year before they hollered at me. But then they hollered and they were like, eventually, they're like, we want you to come and lead the breakfast show. I was like, cool, fantastic. And that's the way it started.
Do you have a most memorable, a crazy experience that happened on radio?
I have so many.
In the meantime, guys, we're using festive wraps, and I'll need to get a pan, because we'll have to, what's it called? Ukizifanya zi brown nje. Zinaitwanga nini? Iyo tu. Ukizifanya zi brown.
Most memorable radio experience. Well, I don't know, it must have been when I met Adekule Gold. Also alternate sound. There've been quite a few.
What would you fight kwa studio ukiwa? Just blows and slaps?
No, I don't tolerate that. Hapo tutakosana. I mean, who else? I don't think I've had a dramatic. Oh yeah, there was a time when COVID had just started. We invited this amazing doctor called Dr. Rain. And he came in for an interview. So Kibe didn't believe that COVID was a thing. He said it was a lie. People aren't dropping dead in the streets. It's a conspiracy from the white man. I don't know. It was just some wild nonsense. So we invited Dr. Rain, and Dr. Rain is telling him, bro, Iko, you're like, it's a thing. No. And they actually went head to head. And then Dr. Rain was just like, you know what? I'm way too smart for this.
And the saddest part is the doctor had facts.
I mean, he's a doctor.
And then Kibe ni ule uncle yako mlevi. Mwenye kusoma vitabu vizuri.
Bro, hata alienda shule. sorry. Oops. Okay, not that I would
Well-
know. I wouldn't know.
That's because maybe Aquenda, that's why there are no records.
Do you know there's a time I looked at him and I was like, are you
I don't think you're a real person.
seriously?
There's no way.
Mi kuna siku alijaribu kuniconvince aliens are real. I was like, bet. Good stuff.
Jameni.
But yeah, I think, yeah, that's been, but they've been some pretty great experiences.
So let me ask, Sasa, away from Hizi Mambo Zote, what
Yeah.
influenced the baby girl segment on your show?
So I think for me, I really believe in lessons. And in the span of my career, I also do like a lot of club appearances. And I see a lot of babes just really fumbling. And it's because, you know, no one wants to share their lessons, no one wants to share their experience, no one wants to tell anyone the truth. Guys just all want to live in an ideal world where, you know, we all behave well, when in essence, no.
We don't.
Mi nishawahi choma mara mob. But if I can share that experience of venye nilichoma, it will probably help you not make the same mistake that I made. So that's what it's all about. And also just helping babes get back to being the babes that we're supposed to be, that we were. Because me, like I said, I've fumbled a lot. And for me to almost bring myself to the kind of woman that I want to be now, has to do with lessons. So it's just to share it's actually started off as me sharing my mistakes to ensure that other baby girls don't have to do the same thing. So I think that's where it came from. Also, I have a small sister, so you kind of look at every other young chick like your small sister. The ones that deserve it though.
Don't. Oh, not everyone is a girl's girl.
Ah, yeah, no. What?
No, watu watakuuza wewe. For small Jameson.
Jameson was just chilling.
It was just chilling hivi unaambiwa, guy, let me tell you, do you know there's so many people who don't know there are ladies who survive in Nairobi because wanapeana watu wengine.
Yeah. What do you know, I look at you and I'm like, of all the things.
Can you tell imenishinda? For like a while now, hii stuff imenishinda. So, on surviving in Nairobi through by how do you pimping out your friends? Someone is surviving in Nairobi purely because wanna pimp out. Oh, niko na Jessica.
Oh gosh.
Tamwambia kuje chai.
Oh no. I mean, you know, those people even like, okay, for me maybe it might not be so direct, but the guys and I hate it, and you guys need to stop it. Sana kupigia simu, and this can be your friend. Now you call me, mambo Kamene, hi boy, now how are you? I'm good. Niko hapa na kina nani? No. I would just say hi to my friend. I'm abu kuja hapa. No. Sasa hizo mtu amepatiwa do.
Already?
Someone has been given money to hear your voice, and you won't even give me a commission. But yeah, Nairobi can be the ghetto.
It's not just chicks. There are guys who are selling your number. So like, oh yeah, niko na number ya Kamene.
You know, there's a time I had that problem. Someone went and they were selling it online for like, I think 200 bob. I'm like, maze, angalau tao mbili.
I know. But then you saw.
What? 200 bob?
Indomie
So imagine,
tatu.
I'm there, 3 Indomies. Someone is there calling you in the middle of the night, Kamene, ni wewe?
Oh Lord.
Apana. Ni wewe. I'm like, sika unajua ni mimi, why are you asking? I even used to have another car stalker. I don't know if this one will be able to go on air, but he used to call me in the middle of the night or whenever and just breathing heavily on the phone. I'm like, this better be not
what I think you're doing.
This industry is wild.
So mnasikia maajabu, guys. So Kamene, would you consider going back to school? For my degree.
I do have a degree. I'm finishing my master's. I'm trying to finish it so that I can get into my PhD. School is a must thing for me because my end game is to become like a lecturer.
Professor even.
Yes, exactly. I'm not going to be on radio forever. So yes, school is definitely something I want to take more seriously this year. Probably get another degree. I have like 16 diplomas, so kusoma it's important. You need to, you know, your brain is a muscle.
And you have to exercise.
Kuna watu wengine wako hapo tu mazee, tumbo yao, kichwa yako ni kaa tumbo.
Sasa, a month ni International Women's Month.
Yes.
We're working on also Kamene's birthday month. So this month, the theme ni accelerate action.
Yeah.
So just steps that we can take as women kusaidia kufika pale, you know, gender equality. So you have a baby girl segment.
Yeah.
what would you like to tell us? At least to advise, no advice like other young ladies out there. Months sana sana.
I think I started this year by saying, and I've said it before, let's be babes for babes. Essentially, we're the most when it comes to population globally, women are the most. And you would think just common basic sense would be that because we are the most, we would be the most powerful. But it's actually the opposite. Because, okay, we live in a society, or we live in societies that aren't particularly favorable to us. But by virtue of the fact that we are the most, if we were all for each other, how far would we be? You see? If we were all, putting priority on empowering women, ensuring that our agendas are number one, I mean, we'd be very far. Sanitary towels and period poverty should not be a problem in 2025.
True.
Especially when we have, first of all, legislative assemblies that have women who should be representing us. Mnadu, most of corporate Kenya, at the top are women. But these same women are the same ones who don't want to give Kina Boyna jobs.
Exactly.
Or who believe that, Kina Kamene are too controversial. If you could just be babes for babes, we'd be able to accelerate so much more action for ourselves in society, in the corporate world, actually not just globally, period. So for me, that's the biggest challenge. And I said for myself, that's what I'm going to do. If a babe needs me to pull up for something, I'll pull up. If a babe needs my help, I will be there. If a babe needs a phone call, I'll be there. If you're stranded, nitakuja. This year, I'm a babe for babes.
So for anyone who'd like to join radio, just the same thing like when you trained us nini. So watu wengi sana wako training ya kuwa radio presenter.
Wow.
So what's one thing you'd like anyone who's interested in working for radio ajue as someone who's there already?
One, it requires a lot of discipline. A lot of people have come and gone because of lack of discipline. And another thing, you need to be honest and stay true to yourself. Usikuja hapo na stories za jaba, because people know when you're lying. And number 3, be a storyteller. Learn how to be a good storyteller. And that starts by reading. You need to have information in here for you to be able to give it to someone. So I think, it would just be those 3 things. Lakini hapo kwanza kwa discipline.
Number 1.
Because it's so easy to get caught up in it.
In everything else apart from the main job.
You'll be like, there are the parties, there's the fame, the men, the money, the what, and you forget that there's actually a job that needs to be done. So never lose sight of the fact that there's a job. Your boss is not your friend, your boss is your boss. So take the job seriously. It's a fun job, but you have to take it seriously.
Especially at what radio? Radio.
Energy is a bash.
Sherehe jameni.
Lakini nikose kukuja kazi ya tujia sherehe, nijikute.
Has it happened before? Ulikuwa kwanza ukianza?
Discipline. Yeah, I mean, there's some points where you do get caught up in it. And I started off when I was young. I was like 26 uko. So and then I'm like, oh wow, okay. I went from being a news anchor to now being a radio presenter in a place that's so free. So you can get lost in it. But ilibidi sasa nilijita mkutano nikasema wait.
We're here for a long time.
Yeah. And guys, radio is not a sprint, it's a marathon. It's not something for it you'll achieve at one touch. I've been in media now. I started when I was 20. I'm going to be 33 in March. That's 13 years of work I've put in. It's a marathon.
So, Kamene, quick fire questions.
Tell
TV
me.
or radio?
Radio.
Radio. Serious? How long were you on TV?
I think maybe like 5 or 6 years. Like half of my career was on TV.
Oh, okay.
Because I started when I was 20. By the time I was getting into radio at 26, I'd left TV. TV wasn't challenging enough for me. Radio, every day is...
It's something new.
Yeah, it's like a war.
Smocha or Rolex?
Smocha.
Do you know what a Rolex is?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Oh, okay, so cool kid.
Nini cool kid?
Yeah. Unaweza tushangaza. Guys, what's a smocha?
I actually ate a smocha for the first time in my life, like last year.
Unaona? So I wasn't wrong.
But those things
Ningekuuliza last year.
I couldn't finish it. Kidogo ni bleki.
Cause eggs na
It's a lot.
chapo.
But yeah, smocha.
Smocha. So, countryside getaway, I'm a beach vacation.
Beach.
Beach
But I've been to
any
the beach so much in the past couple of years. I would take countryside.
Countryside when they shall go mahali where you can see Mount Kenya.
Yes, that's actually my plan for leave.
So do you know how to assemble a wrap?
No, you can teach me.
So this show, there's no professional chef. We're just vibes on vibes hapa.
Okay, so tunabahatisha tu.
Tunaweza guess too. So baby spinach, and then you can start with this.
Yeah.
Personally, na start na hii so that. Are you on your health journey? Tulisema hapana. So none of us is practicing any of that.
You know, I'm like in my 30s right now, so I don't even eat some of the things I used to eat. Like I can't eat deep fried chicken.
For like a whole week.
Like I just can't eat it at all. I throw up.
Then you're lucky because kama tungekuwa like chicken, what would have happened?
Still a deep fried, sijui breadcrumb nini.
No, see. Yeah. But that's a bit sad because deep fried were dope. So you're missing out.
It's okay, ni sawa.
So say uko kwa salads, white meat hivi like fish.
Yes, sushi, love it. Kachumbari, my favorite food in the whole world. No, usiniambie kachumbari is not food.
It's not food.
Kachumbari is food.
So what do you have it with?
Kachumbari.
Peke yake tu umeka tu hivi.
Yeah, ama like an avocado.
You just add sasa inakuwa wax.
Yes.
Tuko na maka black beans. This is purely because ni healthy.
These are not njahes. It's okay, babe. Ni sawa, you don't have.
Is it njahe? Yeah, guys, is it njahe?
Hey, leo ni leo.
So every part nimesema black beans in your mind, weka njahe.
Njahe.
No, just act like ukusikia. And then, yeah, we still have that.
We can just plop it on top.
And then avocado. And hivyo, imagine.
Just that?
Just that. So proteins hapa leo ni njahe. Hey! Jameni, the baby girls. Ni sisi mnapea njahe.
Yeah.
Hey!
You guys been like 6 years since I ate even more.
So there are things that Mr. Kangi kuona. Githeri. Kwanza githeri.
The way I've been like missing out on githeri.
I hate it.
I keep on telling my husband, Maze.
Tupike githeri.
Tunakula githeri when? He just looks at me like, oh damn. But what I really like nowadays is like okra. Matumbo. So you cook like okra, matumbo, and eggplant.
Are you a fan of Nigerian food?
Yeah.
After the spiciness and everything.
I love spicy food.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
Sister, since umetuambia sushi, to make sure one of these days utry Kempinski, they have a whole thing, like 30 different.
I've been.
You've been to the place?
Yes.
Ilikuwaje? You loved it.
But for me, I think Phoenician will always be the one.
Tuandikieni your caption hapo because I also don't know what that is. Is that the restaurant?
Yeah, it's a restaurant. Just huko Wayaki, we're opposite. They have the best sashimi like ever. And then it can come to you wherever you are.
So they deliver.
Beautiful.
Baka umetu plug.
Yes. Phoenician.
Chani kwambie, Kamene, do you know how to make chapati? Tuzime kamera, tuzime kila kitu. Do you know how to make chapati, by the way?
No, I don't know how to make chapati. I don't know how to make ugali.
Sasa, from hizi you can tell that watu hapa
yeah, you know, baby girls.
Kai.
Imagine a life, babe.
Hizi niweza kupakia, sijui utafanya nini nazo. Ukipaka makeup, face beat. Ta.
Aeration.
Yeah.
I know.
So do you know how to wrap it?
I would.
Funga.
Your nails are more presentable than mine.
Too presentable. They look good.
They're long.
By the way, I saw someone online akisema if there's one thing na watchingi kwa videos za Kamene ni like your hands. Like they just love nails zako, hands zako. You've never seen this comment?
No, I don't read comments also.
Do not.
Hey, they're the devil. But no, if there's one thing I've been insecure about, it's my hands. If I break a nail, hata naweza kosa kuingia ofisi. Niwaambie munishikilie, I need to go fix my nails. Or you find me like this, fisting. Or my hands in a fist. Hey, that sounded bad.
No one should. Sasa, tulisema hapa hakuna professional.
Yeah, you've done well, babe.
It looks good, by the way.
It does.
So, we need to slice it alafu to sample. So, naweza jitetea tu niseme, the reason I called sauce yetu our sauce is because it's not the one yenye ilikuwa itumike. But it's good.
It looks good.
Everything looks good. So, tuendelee. Probably it's even better than I expect. Oh, wow.
I like the colors.
Okay, we've done good.
It's fancy njahe. It's nice.
This is mostly for nutritional value.
Mbona unajitetea hivyo?
In your nutritional value.
No, it tastes nice. It has like a smokiness. I suppose that's from like the garlic. You don't really taste the njahe. If we had like 2 tomatoes in here, we'd be in business. But we are in business.
But the crunch and texture iko poa because
Yes.
of all that we've added. Corn, njahe, baked beans, jameni.
I like
And then
it.
color.
And the avocado is giving though. You did well, babe. We've done well. And you? Have you been? I have questions for you.
Okay. Been doing good since I left. I didn't even start energy.
Yeah.
Didn't even get the chance.
But it's okay. Everyone's journey is different. Are you happy where you are?
Very.
That's the most important thing. So now those videos of yours, I'm very curious. And don't lie to me.
Do I finish?
Yeah.
I do.
Babe, and your body looks like this.
Already notified hapa, I'm at almost 6K steps today. And we've not even had lunch. I walk a lot. A lot.
You finished all that food.
Most of, not the 6-person platter. I cannot finish a 6-person platter. But like 2, 3, probably 4 with enough time naeza. It's the appetite. Imagine the appetite too. And then tough for weight, you just make sure you walk. Walk to wherever you need to go.
Just walk.
Just walk. That's it. No, sasa hakuna sit-ups, hakuna. Okay, I have started going to the gym purely for aesthetics, ndo nikae vizuri sasa.
Yeah.
But initially just to keep the weight off, tembea.
Do you know I
To wherever.
You know me, like when I see like a lot of food, I get so intimidated I can't eat.
Oh.
I don't know. I have, but also my appetite has been wilding of late. I know I'm not pregnant.
Disclaimer.
And that's not happening anytime soon. Or we can just say ever.
Serious?
No, not in my plan. Nah, kids, not for me. And they're expensive.
Very.
Yeah. I am the baby in my life.
Exactly.
Situation yako, relationship, married, nini, streets.
At the streets. No, siko kwa. Kwanza siko. I'm also not looking.
Really?
Nah. It's more, I prefer ile situation yenye I just find myself niko, oh haya, na ninakuanga nilijipata niko na mtu, guys.
You don't want to like fall in love?
I never have.
What?
I've never been heartbroken.
That one is good.
I've just been doing life, by the way.
Do life, babe. But love
Life.
is a beautiful thing. And also you can fall in love numerous times. It doesn't have to happen once.
That's a good one.
No, it's true. I keep on telling people, you meet someone, you fall in love with them and you insist. No, sometimes it's not. It could be their brother or, you know, the guy who lives opposite you. So yeah, you can fall in love numerous times.
So we've come to the end of this beautiful discussion. I think we've had a good conversation. And we've made an incredible wrap. You can't make this at home purely because it might taste vizuri na mimi nakwambia. Purely, it may taste poor, not just for nutritional value. Drink of choice could have been coffee, but we'll be way past that. Say tunataka tu kwenda somewhere with wine, and Kamene is also going to work.
Yeah.
Show inaanza saa ngapi for anyone who doesn't listen to it?
4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Yep. Pale Energy Transit.
Your social media handles?
At Kamene Goro, that's like everywhere. I think my TikTok is at Kamene Goro KG because somebody went and stole my name. But anyway, be for another day. But yes, thank you so much for having me.
Welcome.
And I'm wishing you the best in your journey. Stay winning.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bam. Also follow Festive Bread on Instagram, TikTok, X, Facebook, and YouTube. Subscribe kindly. And boy na on every social media platform, including ule mwenye ameniibia kila kitu yangu, Facebook. Nikikushika.
Bro.
Nikikushika wewe. No one will be able to say, okay, sawa. Bye.